Alright, we should be good. Change of plans. This short film was originally about my winter break. And it's still about my winter break. But now it's about my winter break in Thailand. Because my family is taking me there on vacation in 2 days.
I'm sailing away in the morning. Here's something I can send you from across the sea, from the place that I'll be landing.
About 4 hours left on this flight. See ya. So this is actually my second time in Thailand this year. The first time was in the summer. And my siblings, who also visit annually during the winter, decided to surprise me with this trip. This time, instead of just going to Bangkok, I also visited my grandma and went up north with my family. First up, me and my dad's trip to the Royal Crematorium.
สถานีหัวลำโพงโปรดใช้ความระมัดระวังขณะก้าวออกรถขอขอบคุณที่ใช้บริการหัวลำโพง station please mind the gap between train and platform
สนามหลวงครับผม Yeah.
You get off exit number 2.
For two.
You can take train and bus or taxi go to Sanam Luang.
So, Sanam Luang, as the condescending lady told us, is where the royal crematorium was for the 9th king of the Chakri dynasty, Bhumibol Adulyadej, who passed away on October 16th of 2016 at age 88.
Misschien hier niet, dan daar wel.
ในเดินชมในลักษณะตามเข็มนาฬิกา
Alleen maar met zichzelf
จาก
bezig,
ศาลา
hè?
ลูกขุนหลังที่สอง
Alleen maar met zichzelf bezig.
หลังที่หนึ่ง
Zal ik hier een foto van jou maken en die posten in de
พระที่นั่ง
vrouwengroep?
ทรงธรรม
Alright, so this was the main part of the crematorium, and as you can see, there was still a lot of people coming to see it on the second to last day of its opening. This could have been our line, but luckily we were here, what, an hour ago? So we don't have to wait all this while. Good lord.
63. Oh, kijk nou wel.
Weet je waarom dat komt?
Nee.
Omdat die slomen ververst aan de camera. Then afterwards we decided to visit Khao Road, which was this touristy place nearby. We also got chicken burgers from this place called Shim Shim, or literally translated, taste taste. What does everybody name their colors now? Look at Bose has got platinum silver, Arctic white, and espresso black. The Democracy Monument was commissioned in 1939 to commemorate a coup d'etat which led to the then Kingdom of Siam changing to a constitutional monarchy. You can kind of think of the Democracy Monument as the Thai Arc de Triomphe.
Before visiting Central World, the venue where the New Year's Eve party would be held, we decided to stop by Lumpini Park to reflect on the year and enjoy the peace and quiet in the big city. And also to make a fool out of myself on the fitness equipment. After a workout that would put Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to shame, it was time to head out to Central World.
But first we stopped by MBK where nothing much really happened, and Siam Paragon, where there was this Harry Potter thing that we couldn't get into because we didn't really feel like waiting in line. That's the line to where we're going. All the way down the walkway. Look at that, it's just empty out there. There are like a few cars down here and a bunch of cars going that way, but it's like almost empty. Okay, so you can see it a little. Oh look, camera. There's a bunch of people and the amount of traffic coming in has increased dramatically since 2 minutes ago, and the traffic going out is practically the same. You know what I just realized? We have to walk on the road in that crowd because the skywalk, as they call it, is closed. What do you think? What do you think?
Very nice.
So there's too many damn people in here, so let's just go outside. Fair warning, you might want to turn the volume down to about half of what it's on right now. Okay, thanks, bye.
Don't lose faith. Don't settle.
On January 3rd, we left Bangkok and headed to my grandma's in Kanchanaburi, where I hung out with her and my cousins until the 7th.
Stay foolish.
When my aunt took me to a market after dropping off my bags, I was sort of transported back to when I used to come here from Bangkok after school every few weekends. I also lived here for a little over a year after primary school back in 2011.
Was that I loved what I did.
I mostly remember people staring at me, to quote Eminem, like you've never seen a white person before.
Jaws all on the floor like Pam and Tommy just burst in the door and started whooping her ass worse than before they first were divorced, sewing her over furniture.
Being that my dad and I adhered to Dutch time, which was 6 hours behind Thai time, I had plenty of time to myself because everybody there would be in bed by 8, and I would end up staying up until 2 a.m. In this time I mostly watched some YouTube for inspiration for this very movie, read, steal elements of Casey Neistat's films, and offload videos from my phone to keep storage low, which wrecked my laptop storage, but that's less important. Sleeping late would soon become a problem, however. After a fabulous night's sleep, it was finally time to go to Nakhon Sawan, which literally means Paradise City, although I prefer Nirvana. The reason behind our trip was an ordination of the son of an acquaintance of ours. I also stumbled upon hip-hop condoms. So we're in a bathroom break in close to Nakhon Sawan, where we'll be going to our hotel. It's currently 11:11. And I'm having trouble staying awake because I only slept about 4 hours last night instead of 9, which I showed you. At the hotel, my siblings graciously provided me with my own hotel room, which was really spacious, and I'm about to show you right now. And look at this place, man. It's got 2 beds, a TV, nice little area, and a fridge, and a closet I can figure out how to open, with a laundry bag in it. Again, 2 beds, nice little sitting area, balcony with air conditioner on it, nice little shower. Oh, I almost fell. Hello? I'm in Nakhon Sawan. It was about a 3-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive, and we're here because an acquaintance of ours, her son, is becoming a Buddhist monk. So we're going there later today. I think it's actually tomorrow, but today is kind of a pre-party kind of thing, pre-ceremony. But first we're going to the department store. I'm going to show you that now. This is the traffic jam caused by this monstrosity over here. can see there's barely any traffic here. There's traffic over there.
So here's a fun little lingual fact for you. It says toll-free phonetically in both Thai and English, but in English it means calling for free without a toll, and in Thai it just says the verb call free, which actually comes down to the same thing.
Walking into traffic right now. I'm going to show you where the dinner is tonight. That whole square, I'm going to show you a better angle. It's right over there. It's that whole shebang. And from what I can gather, this thing is actually tomorrow. I just found out I have to get up. Ready for this? At 5:30. Maybe I can just chill out on the ride there tomorrow. I don't have to do as much.
So I tried to go to bed with earpods in and music on, to kind of soothe myself into it. But that didn't really work. So I barely slept at all, and it's 5:50 now. And day 2 in the console one.
Feels more like a nap than I actually slept.
It's lights out and away we go to the Buddhist temple.
It's currently 8:10. There's the temple about to finish up the ceremony. We're now 25 minutes later. We made one round around the temple, and my watch says 23.38, but it didn't record the first minute or so. It didn't start until we were somewhat in there. I'm going to walk away from the sound, stand in line with people, and just trudge along, and I'm going to do it 2 more times, but I just have to peace out. Just like that fly to peace out. And I was thinking to myself the whole time, can't they hurry this up for Christ's sakes? I was walking by this little lot, and this dog was just lying there, so motionless, I thought it was dead. So I kicked up some sand at it, and now it's turned up to look at me, so... Dog's not dead, just like man's not high. So this is the temple, and apparently it's where they train monks, and it's the best in the country or something. And there's a giant statue over there, is that it? Yeah, that's it. And there's another one right there. No, that's a statue. That's just a tiny one that they put up here. It's way smaller than the one in the background. I just found the mother lode in terms of statues. You guys ready for this?
It is 32 degrees, and you can definitely feel that out here. And here is the view from the giant Buddhist statue I just showed you.
This is the sightseeing tower, aptly called the Nakhon Sawan Tower. We'll go into that in a second. I'm back in my hotel room finally, and I now see that I'm almost close to red rain. So let's go take care of that right now. And hard work, albeit from inside your hotel room, pays off, because now we've had all 3 goals. All without leaving the hotel room and taking off my shoes unnecessarily.
Back to Bangkok. I also found out there are American scale 7-Elevens at gas stations. Back in the big city, I discovered you can't take off changer lines, and that Mariah Carey is still being played early January.
Het is toch makkelijker dan lopen.
Inderdaad.
to go to heaven. Don't want to die to get there.
After a long and stressful flight, I was finally
No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be. Because death
Back in Amsterdam. Here is me filming my old camcorder, which has this awesome zoom feature. Look at that.
clears out the old to
It's a Bowser. This is harder than I thought it would be. That's what she said. I got this new keychain bird,
become the old.
which if you put the keys in underneath its talons right there, it's like a magnetic thing. Its eyes open up. And also,
Else's life.
I put up this old drawing I made of like a Simpsons guy with a University of Michigan, I'm not even sure if that's a real school, sweater and Bender yelling at him. This ketchup that Burger King sells actually tastes more like applesauce.
No, there's nothing you can send me, my own true love. There's nothing I'm wishing to be owning, just to carry yourself back to me unspoiled from across that lonesome ocean.